In this video, we're going to talk about toe adjustment on the LDRC Drift Car. First, we'll start with the rear end here. And usually when it comes to a drift car, you want to have a little bit of toe in where the wheels are kind of pointing at each other towards the front. And usually you just want a little bit of toe in, not too much, because if you overdo it, it actually can be, it can give you a negative effect. You could also run neutral, where it's just the wheels are straight. But usually toe in helps for stability, especially around big slides. And it also gives you a little bit of understeer to help counter the front end. So to adjust toe in on the rear end, you would have to adjust these tie rods back here. And you can either adjust it on this side or that side, it really doesn't matter. I originally took the screw out to do it first, but I don't like screwing these metal screws in plastic too many times. It's not good for it. So what you can do to take off this side is an easy way to pop these off is to just rotate until it just comes off and then straighten it back out. And that's an easy way to take these little connectors off of the ball here. And what you want to do is make it longer to push the wheel in that way. But like I said, you don't want to go too far because that'll actually not help you when it comes to drifting. You just want a little bit of toe in. Like I said, you could also keep it straight if you want to try that out first, and then just try a little bit of toe in and see how you like it, then go back if you don't like it. But that's all you have to do to adjust toe in on the rear end. And you want to make sure that both sides are equal. So I'm just going to use my professional ruler here. And yeah, I just measure this area right here where the screw is, the little rod that connects the two plastic joints together. And it's about 6 millimeters on this one, and then you just make sure you match the same. So I have about 6 millimeters in between each on both sides to have equal toe in on the rear end. Now for the front end, it's actually the opposite. You want toe out in the front end, and that's because toe out actually helps giving you a better response and agility and everything when you're entering a turn or entering a corner. So toe out is what you want in the front, and then toe in is what you want in the rear. And to adjust toe in or toe out on the front is you have to adjust these tie rods right here, and you have to make them shorter, not longer. And of course you want to make sure you measure them and have them equal on both sides. I have about 9 millimeters of distance between the two plastic pieces here. And the process is the same. You can just pop off the plastic like that, just rotate, and it comes off pretty easy. Don't try to pull these down or pop them off that way because it's not really good. This plastic is pretty flimsy, and you don't want to break anything or whatever, but that's one of the easiest ways to take these off if you don't want to have to unscrew the other side or anything. So just pop that off, screw it in a few turns until you get the amount of toe out you want, and then pop them back on when you're done. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. Be a little tricky here and there. There we go. So, all right, snap it back on, and then that's it for adjusting toe in and out on your LDRC drift car. So yeah, if you're setting up a drift car, you want a little bit of toe out in the front. It really helps for, you know, entering corners and stuff, and it gives you a little bit better driving experience when it comes to drifting. Definitely not recommended for racing. You should not put toe out on a race car. This is mainly just for drifting. And toe in can also slightly be a benefit on straightaways to help your straight line driving, but it's for a drift car, it's more to keep the stability of the rear end under control, to help counter the oversteer, because you're going to get some oversteer in the front with toe out and a little bit of understeer in the rear end with toe in. So they help just counter each other. And those are some of the easy little adjustments you can make to get your LDRC drift car up and running and drifting the way you want it. So I hope that helped you guys out. If you had any questions, if you do have any other questions, just drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.